Welcome back to Nerding with J&J. My name is James Sharmack, and I am doing another Marvel Legends review for you. So today we are doing Marvel's Morph from the Age of Apocalypse storyline and Sugar Man wave. Basically, Morph, he started out in the cartoon originally, the X-Men cartoon from the 90s. He was brought into this storyline by Joe Madureira as a comic relief. He's a little bit nutty just because he'll say it himself. He's had all these experiences with being different people because he can shape shift and whatnot. So it's left a little little fruity, little nutty, little cuckoo bananas, but is what it is. So we're gonna take a look at the figure and see what we can do with him. Anyways, let's take a tour around the box as usual. Usual stuff. On the back, he's natural mimic Kevin Sidney, transforms himself into any shape at will. So there you go. Got the rest of the figures on the wave, the other side, back to the front. Age of Apocalypse, Sugar Man on top, so let's get him out of the box, take a look at the figure. So we've got him out of the package, looking okay, looking pretty good. I do wish, they use a brand new head sculpt just to give him a little crazier look. Because all they did was really do like a repaint on him, like they made one eye bigger than the other with a paint job, and they gave him the eyebrow arch, and they slapped a smile on him, which is I think it's kind of lazy, but that's just me. I don't know why this cape kind of gives me a Mysterio vibe, but I know it's not Mysterio cape, obviously. Obviously the costume is gaudy just like it is in the comic, because he always gets ripped on it in the book, like, oh, why did you? But anyways, still a pretty cool looking figure regardless. Sugar Man leg, we'll worry about that when we do the build. So, yeah, I dig the figure. It's comic accurate. We're going to put him in some poses, see if we can get some crazy ones or whatever. But let's check his articulation regardless. So his head can go back that far, can forward that far, all the way around. A little bit of a tilt, little bit of a tilt. His arm goes up super far, goes all the way around. He's got a butterfly hinge right there, so that's pretty cool. That'll help with some posing. Bicep rotation, double joint at the elbow. Forward and back, and wrist rotation. He can go back that far, go forward that far. Rotation at the waist. Legs can go apart that far, go forward and back that far. Thigh rotation, double joint at the knee. Half rotation, forward and back on the ankle. So, let's get him in some poses, get him in some extreme ones, just because he's kind of an extreme character. He's got kind of elasticity when he's not, like, say, shape-shifting or mimicking or whatever. So, let's see what we can do with him. Now for me, I feel like the colors on the figure just make it pop a little bit more, so it makes the posability look that much more impressive to me. Not besides the fact it's got a Spider-Man type of articulation to it, so that helps a lot too. But the colors kind of make the figure pop out. I do wish they had a different head sculpt instead of just paint on like some kind of effects. But I enjoyed posing him. Looks pretty cool in the poses. I mean, albeit, usually in the comics he's just a background character cracking jokes or whatever, but still pretty cool to pose. I dig the figure. It's going to be a fantastic addition to the Age of Apocalypse collection, I think. But what do you guys think? Do you guys like the figure? Let me know in the comments below, of course, as always. So here's what I have, the what I call the Hero Collection from the Age of Apocalypse. Looks pretty damn cool to me. It's it's a fantastic looking setup, am I right? Maybe Morph shouldn't be in the front, but he does kind of stick out a little bit, just because he's a little brighter than the other figures, but still. You guys dig this? If you guys love this collection, let me know in the comments below. If this is a collection you guys are thinking about getting, let me know that too. Alright, so there you guys have it. That is a Morph figure from the Sugar Man wave, the Age of Apocalypse Morph. A figure that looks as gaudy as his personality, as goofy as his personality is. And obviously that's the point. I dig posing this figure. It's a lot of fun. Just obviously the color contrast between the blues, yellows, the blacks, whites, and that gaudy purple cape just, kind of makes the figure pop when you're doing some posing. And, it's kind of cool to look at. And so, do I say it's almost statuesque? I don't know, but, as I said, the only drawback I probably really have is that head sculpt. I think it's probably a one we've seen before. I think it's probably the chameleon. But, they just slap some paint on it, and, they give him that eyebrow arch, which, I would have loved to have seen. It probably would have been higher on my best stuff at the end of the year if they actually gave him a head sculpt that looks, like the comic, kind of make him a little goofy looking. But, you could probably, get away with, like, say, a repaint out of Madcap figure and see how that goes. But anyways, still, regardless, I like this figure. Pretty cool. He might make it into the top 10, it might be like a 10 or a 9, but so we'll see how it goes. Anyways, I want to thank you guys as always for watching. I always appreciate it. And we're moving onwards with the last figure in the wave. We're doing the Dark Beast. I'm looking forward to doing that. That's a character I do know about. I can talk a little bit more about. I do know Morph, but like I said, he's more of a background character, just here to crack jokes. And Sunfire, doesn't like that so much. No one else really likes it, but it is what it is. So yeah, we'll do that figure. So anyways, that's it for this review. As I said, I want to thank you as always for watching. I always appreciate it. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for watching these videos. This is just a little hobby for me. I do just to pass the time. And thank you guys for actually watching and digging what I do. If you did like it, if you did dig this review, hit like. Why don't you hit that like button? I'd really dig that. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel. I got a new subscriber, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Anyways, that's for this review. We got some more reviews obviously coming up. Got a couple of figures I'm looking forward to down the line that aren't Marvel that I've been trying to get for a couple months. I'm really excited to see how those look. And we'll see. We'll finish this wave off and we'll do some build a figure. Anyways, my name is James Sharmack. This has been the Nerd Room with J&J. So thank you once again. And as always, keep on collecting and happy hunting.